Grim.roach Nation, welcome back to my channel. I'm just eating right now. If you haven't seen my videos, I've been making stop motion. And I've been working on this painting too. If you haven't seen my last two videos, like stressing about it, can do it, and I can do this, and I can, and I do feel this. I've been working on this giant painting, the biggest painting I've ever painted. The beginning of this video is me just giving y'all a little update on my stop motion and my website, and then the rest of the video is me painting my giant painting and talking about Nut. No, not Nut, I'm just kidding. About a quote that I found in a book that I really like. There's timestamps down below if you want to skip anything. If I'm yapping too much, just skip. But today I've just been working on some stop motion. I've been trying to make like little things for my website and my art prints. Like trying to promote my art prints. So I've been making like little stop motion little things for that. And I also want to put it on my website too. If you haven't seen my website, this is what it looks like right now. I want to make it look like these moving words I did, put that on my website too. Change up my website. I don't know. I made it 2 months ago, so I need to change it up. I was pretty new at that. I don't really like how it looks anymore. But yeah, 4 art prints are on my website, by the way. Link down in the in the description. So I've just been working on my stop motion. These are a few of the scenes. It's my character Roach walking through the woods, right, with all these trees. There's the trees on this painting, actually. And he's just walking, so I recorded that yesterday. Got all the little thorns and the vines, like, finished. Just got them all recorded. I haven't edited them yet. Probably do that later. And then I recorded a commission I'm doing for someone. Yeah. So that's the stop motion I've done so far today. And I just got back from the gym. I'm eating right now. This is my breakfast bowl I make. Just throw a bunch of shit together. And then we got this. And then boom. A slice of... Oh shit. That's pretty burnt. A slice of bread. I don't know what the bread's for. I just thought it would add some... What does bread have? Grains. I don't know any of these terms. I'm just, I'm trying to work. I've been working out. I actually got a membership at this gym. So now it's got me locked in. Because if you didn't know, I've been working out for a while, or trying to, at least. And I don't know, I used to really like working out outside. I would be so locked in. Felt so good. Something changed. So now I had to buy a membership at the gym. So I have a motivation. Because I just spent money on it. Let's see. After 30 days, I'll get locked in. That's how many days it takes to build a habit, right? I'll get locked in again. It's okay. And I'm getting so swole. I swear to God, I'm not swole. But I swear they put something in the gym. Like at the casinos where they like pump gas into the air to make you stay awake so you'll spend money longer? They gotta be putting something in the gym. Like they're like pumping in something. Because I be so locked in there. I just listen to the same 2 albums every time I go. And I'm like... So yeah, just wait for my glow up. I'm gonna be so swole, bro. I'm gonna be so... Okay, so here's the painting I've been working on. It's like done, right? Like we got the moon, the city, the trees. Finished the eyeballs. I gave them like yellow eyes. I really like that. I do need to do some more detail in the teeth. It's just I know it's not done yet. Like in my head, There's stuff that's got to be added. I really want to do some kind of vines right here. Like thorny vines. Kind of like the ones I was doing for my stop motion. I want to do some here. Maybe the flowers with the eyeballs. I have these flowers that I do. But yeah. So basically first I just need to block it in with white paint. So white paint. Palette. On the palette. White. Small-ish brush. And we're just gonna get these vines in. Okay, so I'm blocking it all out with white, and then eventually I'm gonna put the color over it. While I'm doing that, I just wanted to yap about what the title of the video is. It's funny, because for my videos, I've been writing like a page of like what I want to talk about, so I don't like blank when I start recording, because sometimes I'll start recording and I'm like, duh. But this is this is what the page for this video says. Stop motion, comma, gem, soar, comma, forced to be committed, comma, Madagascar, the movie. And flower nut. We're gonna talk about flower nut. No, basically, so I think in the last video I read this book I found at Five Below that I've been wanting to read, but the Book of Five Rings, it was really good. It was really quick. It just tells you how to kill people, basically. No, not really. It's just like a book of like how to be a samurai or whatever, techniques. But there was one quote that really stuck with me. And you know, I didn't know why it stuck with me, because, let me find it. I really like the art in it though. Look at that. It's like a little horse, the samurai on it. It says, if we look at the world, we see arts for sale. Men use equipment to sell their own selves. As if with the nut and the flower, the nut has become less than the flower. In this kind of way of strategy, both those teaching and those learning the way are concerned with the coloring and showing off of their technique, trying to hasten the bloom of the flower. So I pronounced that word wrong. It's hasten. Trying to hasten the bloom of the flower. I can't read! It means be quick to do something. So basically, it's translated, I'm assuming. Damn, girl. It's translated, I'm assuming. Nut is seed, like a seed of a flower. So basically, it's saying the seed has become less than the flower. And that stuck with me because, you know, basically it's saying like the journey is not as important anymore. And you shouldn't be living like that. The seed represents like potential, the fundamentals, your discipline, your essence, you know, your like spirit. And then the flower is like the appearance, the performance, the end goal, the aesthetics of what you're trying to get to, right? When really the flower is not more important, they're equal. And the seed is the essence of the flower. The journey is important. We all want to grow into the flowers we desire, that we lose sight of the journey, the now. People care about how they're perceived by others, societal standards and expectations, and we are pushed to grow into the flower. And compared to other flowers that have bloomed, we neglect the seed and we live in the future and feel miserable in the journey to it. Everyone is on their path to blooming. You just need to accept and love the seed, nourish it, and stay present. Which, like, when I first read it and I was really dissecting that quote, I was like, well, I love the journey. Like, why does this connect with me so much? Because, like, I love the journey. I love, like, the journey when it comes to my art and, like, my art journey and stuff. I love painting for hours. I love bending over like a shrimp and cutting out my stop motion pieces piece by piece for hours. Like that, it doesn't bother me, you know? Like I spend all my time doing my art and there's nothing else I would rather do. You know, like I actually have a problem when it comes to it. Like honestly, like I have to force myself to go do things because my art consumes me. Like I don't enjoy doing things really, and it's not from like a laziness aspect. It's not from like trying to be negative and I just hate all these things. It's more of just like I don't the joy people get from like doing things, and I'm talking about like going out, going to a movie or going to the mall or like going out and about, going shopping, these things. It's like there's time, yes, I enjoy it and it's healthy for me. That's why I get myself to go do it, because I know that I should do some things. I shouldn't just like hermit myself and do my art even though I want to, and that's what makes me happy. I do know there's a part of it that's like I do need to get myself out there and like experience things and try to learn to enjoy the things that other people like. I kind of do have to force myself, but like I don't know, because sometimes I think it's healthy for me. I'm not sure. I think it's healthy for me to go out and do other things besides art, because it does consume my whole life, and it doesn't affect me negatively, but I feel like maybe it could at some point, so I kind of force myself to do stuff that I don't necessarily enjoy. Like, it's like I enjoy it, right? I enjoy it, and there's times where I actually really enjoyed it, but it's more that I enjoy the fact that I got myself to go do it and experience it. It's not the experience itself. Does that make sense? Anyways, that's besides the point. Basically, I really enjoy the journey of like art and doing it. Like, I don't like putting in that hard labor, doing art for hours, breaking my back. I enjoy the journey. So I was like, well, what does this mean? Basically, I realized I enjoy the art journey. I don't enjoy the journey of my life though. And when I realized that, actually last night, I was listening to this old song I made. It's called Give Me a Dream I Can Hold, and it's one of my favorite songs I ever made. It's not the best song, the lyrics really resonate with me, and it was just me basically crying out, like begging. I made it a while ago, like 6 months ago. It was basically me just begging for like a dream that I can hold. Like, I had all these dreams, and I felt so stuck at the time. I just felt so stuck. Like, I just felt like for years, honestly, just like that, like this dream that I had to be an artist is like, I'm never gonna be able to hold it. Like, I'm just not gonna see it. It's not gonna happen. And I made that song just basically trying to manifest that, speak it, begging for it, basically. And after I made that song, really my life has changed. I really started putting a lot of effort towards my dream, like heavily posting, heavily doing a lot of commissions, creating stuff for other artists, being just consistent on the internet, learning how to post, learning how to make a website. I made art prints. I did all this stuff that I actually always wanted to do for years, so I was really proud of myself for doing that. And it's like, I did all these things, right, and I made all these followers, and I've been appreciative of it. I've been like, wow, this is awesome, cool. But I think while it's going, I've been so focused on that dream that I want to hold, right, that flower, that I just really, I didn't realize what was happening around me. Like, I didn't realize that, like, my dream is literally, like, happening right now, Even though I'm not, like, there where I want to be yet. Like, I have a couple more followers on all my accounts, except for fucking TikTok. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I have, like, so many followers on YouTube now, which is really cool. My YouTube videos get, like, hundreds of views now, which is not a lot, but it's crazy. I used to post to 1 view. I would get 1 view in, like, months. I would post something, spend so much time on it, and get 1 view. So it's just crazy that, like, all these things are happening around me, right? My dream that I've been, like, begging for, and I've been so focused on the flower. So I think the journey that I haven't been appreciating is, like, I guess my progress in my life, because I love the art journey. I love doing the art. I very much live in the future, like, a lot. Not as bad anymore, where it's like, making me anxious and negatively affecting me, but it's like, I still do. Subconsciously, it can affect your manifestation, like your mind. I've realized, like, your mind can feel fine, right? You can feel very peaceful and this and that, like dedicated to a goal and this and that and manifesting it, right? But if your body and, like, subconsciously is not aligned to it, then...
Her husband, Charlie Maddox, was a veteran of World War I. He worked on the railroad, and
it's gonna happen slower, the thing you're trying to manifest. Because I think what I've realized is you can be subconsciously underneath your awareness, like, anxious and depressed, and I think that's what I am. It's like, I'm not aware and visually seeing my depression and my anxiety anymore. I used to live in it, like, really live in it, day to day, but now I don't. So I just thought, oh, it's like everything's fine now. But subconsciously it's still there, and it's still, like, it doesn't affect me as much. But I think if it's still underneath, your body is obviously, it's not going to align with your mind and, like, your manifestation. Oh yeah, so I was listening to that song and I was just like, I started crying last night, like a lot. I don't know why. I haven't cried about anything like that in a while, but I was just crying because I was like, oh my god, like I was looking at myself 6 months ago and I remember how sad I was. I remember how horrible I felt. Someone just got an art print. Thank you so much. If you got an art print from my website, you heard that cha-ching sound? Someone just got an art print. Thank you. But basically, I was just crying because I remember how sad I was. I remember how horrible everything was at that time, how lost I felt. Like, if you're an artist, you probably relate to this. When you have this dream of being an artist, and especially how confusing mine is, like, you know, I make music, but I don't want to be a performer, right? I don't want to be on tour. That would be cool. But, like, I don't want that to be my thing. You know what I mean? I make stop motion, but I don't want to make a movie. I don't want to just make a movie. I would like to make a movie, but I don't want to be a director. You know what I mean? I make paintings, but I don't want to just be a painter. So I have all these things, and it's like, no one gives you a roadmap. No one gives you a map of what to follow. No one knows, like, artists, like, you don't get told what you can do. No one ever hypes it up. Like, they only ever hype you up in your goals whenever you actually start getting momentum. No one cares when you don't have the followers or anything like that. So the journey back then was very, like, just motivated by me. Just, like, getting stuff out there because I felt like there was nothing else I could do to get to my dream, and it felt like everything just felt so pointless, but I just kept posting, whatever. And now I'm to a point where, like, people believe in me because I have a bunch of followers, or I actually have people listening, or, you know, now people are seeing that I'm making money from my art, and it's like, I've just been kind of not appreciating that journey, and, like, the fact that I got myself here, just been so focused on the flower, and I've been really trying to practice being focused on the seed and proud of the seed, you know. And I think a lot of people can relate to this quote, you know, whether you're in college for something, whatever you're majoring in, or if you're working in a job towards a certain position, or if you don't know what you want to do. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. It's like, you get told it a lot, right? Just appreciate the now. And I've believed in that, and I've tried it, and I've talked about it before on here, but it's like, for me, it doesn't click. Words don't click. When people tell me things, they don't click for me. You know what I mean? I feel nothing. You know? Like, if someone tells me, I'm here for you, it doesn't click for me. Like, if someone's like, I'm here for you, I love you, don't be sad, it doesn't click for me. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, I mean, obviously, yes, like, with people I love, like, whatever. But, like, words don't click for me, but art does. And it clicks for me on such a deeper level. So that little quote, like, I would consider it art. I mean, he wrote a whole book on strategy. I don't know. I consider writing art. It is. Even though it is words, I guess. It's just the way you say it. So it just really stuck with me, and it finally clicked when he said that. So yeah, I was just crying. I was like, damn, like, I do really need to learn how to nourish the seed. And I have been doing that, and I've known that. But the past, like, month, I think it kind of faded. I really related it back to working out and silence again, getting back into meditation heavily, because I was meditating a lot at one point, and it was really good. And then it kind of faded. I still do it every day, but I was doing it, like, for a long time, multiple times a day. It really helped me appreciate the seed. I like how in the book he calls it nut. It's just so funny. He's like, appreciate the nut. I'm like, the thing about working out, it's like the embodiment of that quote, actually. Like, yes, I enjoy working out. The only thing that bothers me about working out is I have anxiety when it comes to going into a building. I don't know, that sounds very specific and weird, but, like, I have bad social anxiety, but it hits way harder when I'm walking into a building for the first time. Not for the first time, but when I'm first walking into the building. When I'm in the gym and I'm working out, it's fine. I don't care. I'm locked in. I don't think of anyone around me. I mean, I still do, but is not bad. Like, it's not debilitating. The thought of like walking into a place and everyone's there and the first few minutes of it is the worst part of my anxiety. I don't know, like, it's so random and specific. I'm not really sure why. Like, I just remember when I was in school, walking to the school was the worst part. Walking to my class was the worst part. I just didn't like everyone around me seeing me walk. I don't know, I felt like I'm not walking right, I'm not looking right, I'm not looking around right, I'm not looking up, I feel like I don't know how to control my body when it gets to that point. And there's just so many eyes, and like, even though, yeah, they're not looking at me, but like, when you walk into a building, people are looking at you, like, whether it's a glance or like they're just looking because someone new comes in. So the gym is like, that's the only part that bothers me. The working out part, I love it, I feel great. The getting up part is fine. It's walking into the building. So it's really annoying that that's the only part that bothers me. Like, literally, I'll go to a store, I'll have to go to the store, right? When I'm in Walmart, I am perfectly fine. I'm not anxious, I'm chilling. I actually love being in Walmart. The walk from my car to the Walmart is the worst part for me for some reason. I don't know why. The parking lot walk, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many people watching me when there's not, and I'm aware there's not. It's just irrational. I don't know what it is. Anyways, so yeah, that's the only part that's bad about the gym. But basically, the gym is a good analogy for that quote, because it's like, the gym is the seed, and like, your body is the flower, and for a really long time that flower is not gonna bloom. Like, that flower is not gonna do nothing, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see a little petal come out, a little other petal come out, but it takes months for that full flower to bloom, for your body to get really toned and really fit and lose weight. Going to the gym is the seed, and it's like, if you don't enjoy that, if you don't learn to enjoy it, like, you don't have to be like, yay, but you have to at least be like, get yourself to go, or like, appreciate it, and like, appreciate the time there. And when I'm there, I'm very, very focused on the moment, which is really nice, and that's the seed, you know? Because when I used to work out in my room, I was very focused on what I need to do, right? I'm in my room, and I'm looking at my art that I didn't finish. I'm looking at my stop motion on the table. I'm looking at my this and that and this and that. And I was never focused on the moment when I was working out. Now when I'm at the gym, there's nothing I'm thinking but working out. And like, it's like I drove all the way over here. It's like, bruh, let's work out. So I feel like it's a good analogy for that. I hope y'all like that quote. It really stuck with me. The rest of the book, really, nothing really else stuck with me. Oh, well, I mean, I guess, because a lot of it really is just how to use your sword, how to kill people with your sword. There was another quote, because there's like 4 steps. Oh, 5. The 5 rings. There's the book of the void. Because there's the book of the water, book of the wind, book of the fire, the book of the earth, and book of the void. And the void is the coolest part. It's when your spirit is not in the least clouded. When the clouds of bewilderment clear away, there is the true void. Basically just being in that zen state, you know. Wisdom has existence. Principle has existence. The way has existence. Spirit is nothingness. You know what? That actually kind of connects. The seed, which is the now, right? You want to get to the point where it's nothingness, though. There's nothing in your head. You're not thinking of the future. You're not thinking of the past. So to get to the point of nothingness, and that's the present. And it's not like, don't think nothing. It's more just like, clear your mind of worries and overthinking, and you'll be able to live in the now. And what is the now? Nothingness. And what is the future, actually? Nothingness. Everything is nothingness. Actually, everything you think and stress about is nothingness. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Now that I yapped about that for that long, I can talk about Madagascar. Okay, so this is the actual important part. Everything you heard before means nothing. I should have titled this video, Madagascar 1 is the best movie to ever exist. I'm just kidding, it's not. But me and my girlfriend watched it the other day. Why was it so good? I've just realized as I've gotten older, there's so many movies I watched when I was young before I was conscious. I had no idea what was going on in the movie. Like, you know when you watch a movie when you're little and you watch it when you're older and you're like, what the hell? Like, oh, that's what that meant? Or like, because when you're little, you're like unconscious. You're literally like staring at the screen. You're like, Like, you just see funny pictures and you're like, I did not comprehend that, like, Marty, you know, like when Marty's like walking on his treadmill and there's like a mural on the wall of like Africa or nature or whatever, and he's like acting like he's there. Like, that is just so funny. Or that's not funny, that's so deep, that's so sad. Like, I did not comprehend that when I was little. I was just like, oh, funny. Like, I don't know, like, it's so funny watching movies you watched as a kid now. I don't know. And it was so good. And it was only good because the animation was so bad. I feel like like for the time it was good, but the animation was so bad that I feel like they had to rely on like the movement and like what they were saying and their voices. And it was just like, I haven't laughed so hard at a movie in so long. That shit was cracking me up. Like, it was so funny. I should review movies. I should watch a movie every week and review it. Melman is my favorite character. King Julian, my favorite character. Madagascar 1 is great. We ended up watching the second one. And the second one I do remember more because I had that one on DVD when I was a little bit older. I do remember that one. Like, they built the plane. Oh, the plane crashes. I remember all that. And they're trying to rebuild the plane. It wasn't as good. I feel like it wasn't as good because, okay, like, the lore of the second movie was really good. Like, it had a good concept, right? They're, like, learning about Alex's backstory. And they're, like, everyone has a little character development in it. It's like good, whatever. But I feel like it was so serious that I was like, what? Like, it wasn't as funny. Like, it was so serious. And the animation was better. They had better budget. So I get it. Like, they put their all into it. And it was a good movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. But the first one, there's something about it. Something about the charm of like how it was so uncanny. The animation was so uncanny. There was so many weird ass fucking like facial expressions that they would make that made me laugh so hard. When I tell you I was scream laughing, I was literally scream laughing. I don't know if it was just because I was high. I was a little high, but it was like really funny. Like, I don't know, that shit was cracking me up. Dude, I don't know if y'all played. I had the Madagascar game on my DS. That shit was so lit. While I was watching it, I like unlocked a memory that I had that game. That game was so fun. I miss those games where they would like make every single like animated movie into a game. I had Toy Story. Toy Story was the best DS game out of those. I had Toy Story, I had Cars, I had Shrek. It was Shrek like racing. It was like a race car Mario Kart game, but Shrek. That one was actually lit. I had what's it called? Bolt. Oh my god, Bolt was so good. Oh my god. I should replay these games. I have them still. I had Bolt. I don't know, whatever. That doesn't even matter. Madagascar 1, great. I give Madagascar 1, I give it a 8, and then Madagascar 2, I give it a 7, and then 6 or 7, and then the third one, I think that's when they go to Europe, and I think that's the last one. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't even think I've ever seen it, or maybe I have. It's like the circus one, but I don't remember that one really. Like, I think I was older when I saw that, and I was just like I didn't really care for shit like that. That's the thing. That's why I really don't remember Madagascar. Like, my girlfriend remembered every single word. Like, she remembered the whole script of the movie. I was like, what the hell? But, like, that wasn't, like, my movie. You know how you all, like, everyone, like, whatever DVD you had when you were younger, you youngins probably don't know because y'all all have, like, Netflix and, like, Disney Plus and, like, and fucking y'all all have every single movie at your fingertips if you're young. But back in the day, it was just, like, I had my 10 DVDs and this is everything I would watch and then whatever was on TV. So Madagascar really wasn't one of those DVDs that I would replay so much. So it's like, that wasn't my movie. Apparently it was my girlfriend's. Like, she remembered every single word. I was like, what? I was like, spoiler. Like, anyways. Okay, so next time, look, we're gonna do a movie review. I actually have watched a couple. I don't watch movies. Oh god, my brain, I'm all over the place. Look, talking about Madagascar got me hype. I don't really watch movies, but I have watched a few recently, that were really good, honestly. Whatever, maybe I'll talk about that later. We'll do a movie review. You know what, I should make stop motion letters for my YouTube videos that say movie review time, book review time, poop texture of the day time. I don't know, was that funny? Like, we talk about our poop textures. My favorite thing to do, okay, that is not funny, but my favorite thing to do I used to do this when someone was like, I just took a shit. I'd be like, what texture was it? What kind of texture was it? Pebbly? Was it runny? Was it like the... Sorry. It's not really funny, honestly. It's really not funny. That shit is so funny to me, though. Like, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, like the rabbit poop texture, probably. Okay. So it is the next day. I spent all night doing the tiny details on that painting, and I'm like, did it even make it better? I don't know. Hopefully, I need to get the flowers painted in. I just had to stop. It got really late, and I was like, my back was hurting. But here are the shirts that I was talking about that I'm gonna paint. Because if you haven't seen, I painted on this other shirt. I don't know where it is right now. I'll show y'all when I finish it. And then this one too. I'm not done with this one. I need to shade it and stuff. It's just my character Grim with like a gun in its mouth. But yeah, I did these with Posca markers. And I did it over acrylic paint. White acrylic paint. Which is fine. It doesn't wash out. But I think over time it may crack. So I'm going to test that out in the washer and see if it cracks. But yeah, it's also kind of hard. The texture's kind of hard. So I got fabric paint and I can test that out on these flannels. But I went to Goodwill and I got a bunch of flannels. I got like 6. I kind of like this one. I might keep it. But yeah, I just wanted to paint on flannels because it's like, you know, the shirt's already doing like a nice design for me. Black plaid. Do some kind of design on the back. You know? And I just love plaid shirt. Or I love flannels that are short sleeve. They're just my favorite shirts. It's literally... That's like all I wear. I got this like brown one. Nice. This one I want to keep too, but I can't keep all of them. This like red one. Super cute. This one's long sleeve. This one's like a dress shirt. Like the texture. It's like really good quality. So I don't know. I just kind of like the color. This one. It's like green and yellow. I want to keep this one too, but I can't. I have too many flannels already. I don't need to keep it. And then this black long sleeved one. But yeah, I'm just planning on like painting something on the back of it, like my skull character. I think I want all my designs to be kind of like my skull Grim coming out of something. I don't know. My little artistic like flair to everything can be Grim, my skeleton guy. But yeah, I'm really excited to paint those hand painted shirts, so they're not going to be cheap, but I'm really excited. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to sing a little song that I made yesterday morning. I freestyled it, but it's actually one of my favorite lyrics that I've came up with in a while, so we're going to sing with the rain ambiance. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know how you like that song. I really like that song. Probably gonna record it, like, actually. I wish that I was. Like this video. Follow my follow my Instagram, my TikTok. I wristwatch, I pickpock the door. Give me a side, bitch. I wanna die, bitch. No suicide, bitch. Oh my god, that was fire. Don't forget your dream.